Lieutenant General Naeem Khalid Lodhi is a former Defence Secretary of Pakistan. He joins me live from the Pakistani capital, Islamabad. General, great to have you here with us on TRT World. Now,
Thank
I
you.
have read the statements that came to us from Tehran and Islamabad, and I haven't been able to identify anything from both statements that could possibly indicate a major escalation between the two sides. What's your reading?
I think it is logical, whatever you are saying. You must have noticed that after they violated our airspace, Iranians, our response was totally diplomatic in nature, although it was strong. And as Kamran was saying, we waited for that how the Iranians behave later on. I mean, what do they say? But they were adamant that not only that they have done it correctly, they said that they will do it in future also. No, that had put the Pakistan in a corner where we had to act, and there was no other option because the action was required for three reasons. One, to give confidence to our own nation that we can retaliate, we have all the wherewithal to retaliate rather much better, and also to give a message to other enemies which we have, we know that any such thing cannot go unresponded. And thirdly, to our friends and the neutral observers all over the world, that how Pakistan can defend or cannot defend its sovereignty. So I think that was necessary. From now, whatever you are saying, I think that should be logical. They started a thing and we have finished it. And we would like that it should just finish here. And maybe certain friendly countries, they intervene and they try to, pacify both the sides, which is required. But one thing I must add that whereas this response was measured, calculated, and there was no damage. And we have also said that it was not against Iran; it was actually against the terrorist organizations. But if this thing escalates, I don't know that the next response from Pakistan can be massive. So I would suggest that both the leadership, they must think over it, especially the Iranian leadership. They're already their hands are full. Why should they open another front? So let us see how the things go about. But this response was required. It
Indeed.
was correct. It was professionally carried out, and I think it should finish the things here.
Right, but certainly, as you said, things remain fluid, and of course, the next 24 hours are going to be very crucial, as
True.
Kamran told us from Islamabad. Now, General, let me take you back to Tuesday. That's when Iran attacked Western Pakistan. Do you think it was a significant miscalculation by Tehran, where Tehran was not expecting any sort of response from Pakistan?
Actually, you must be knowing that both these countries, both of us, we have been carrying out joint operations along the border in a number of for a number of years. And if there was any coordination, probably this could have gone without a very strong response. But naturally, you cannot violate airspace without any coordination, without telling us anything. And no country allows the missile attacks and drone attacks in own country, whatever the situation. So I think it was a gross miscalculation on their part. They thought that as they are doing it with Iraq or they are doing it in other countries outside Syria and close to Syria, probably it will be taken in the same way. No, Pakistan is a different country. Pakistan is not a pushover. You cannot do whatever you feel with Pakistan. I think the lesson should be learned by them, and they should be very cautious in future.
General Naeem Khalid Lodhi, thank you very much for talking to us here on
Thank you.
TRT
Thank you.
World.
Thank you.
Really appreciate your taking out the time.